Hello everyone and welcome to Jubilee Road for another layout update. I've got quite a bit to show you in today's episode, which is always good, because sometimes in a layout update I actually don't do a lot of work, but for once, well, I actually have. So we're starting off then, as ever, in the usual depot area. Now, this loco. This is a LMS Black 5, which is number 45116. Now, as you all know, this has been visiting from New Junction. Richard Layout, you must have heard of him by now. If you haven't, link will be in the description below for his channel. Well worth a watch. So this has been here for quite some time, visiting the layout. Well, it's no longer a visiting loco. Yes, guys, he messaged me not long ago saying he wanted the logo back so he could sell it. So I sent him a message back. Sorry, I won't take it back to you. I'll buy it off you. So, guys, yeah, this is now my Black 5. I'm going to do a little bit of bits and pieces to it. I think we're going to fit lighting, sort of a nice high-intensity light in the middle, and turn it into a modern-day mainline steam rail tour loco. Whether we'll renumber it and name it, possibly I'll go that far. And I'll probably upgrade the sound in it, because currently it's TTS. It's not the worst in the world, actually, it's quite good. But I might upgrade it to something a little bit more fancy at a later date. So guys, Jubilee Road now has a Black 5. Really good. And look out for that logo, guys. It will be in a video in the Steam Gala, which is coming here very soon. Also got the 37. And just in here is the Colas 73. Now this is about to be packed away and go back to Chris. Just want to say a massive thank you for lending me this. The actual coach is for it already in the box. Just got to go and get some more bubble wrap. I decided to run out halfway through packing that up. That would happen. Got a West Coast 47, and I still don't know what I'm going to do with this. I'm wondering whether to take the back scene down and just paint it blue, or I don't know yet, because it just doesn't look right to me. And yeah, you can see it there. We'll sort that out at some point. So nothing happened in this area, but it has around here. So the station canopy then, as you can see, is starting to be built. The wall here, which was there anyway, was being replaced, but obviously the wall was further in than it is now. Got a train there just to check platform clearances and all that kind of stuff. Now, as you can see, bright yellow. Now, many of you would know this is the Hornby station canopy. It's not the best in the world, but when I'm finished with it, it's going to look better. Now, what I've got to do, these sections here, well, they're just plastic, and they're bright yellow for Hornby reasons. They do some weird things sometimes. I don't know why they're bright yellow, but I need to get these the same colour as this, which is sort of a dark grey, so it matches. Now, when I got these canopies, actually of GLR's bespoke services, didn't realise these were going to be metal, but they are. I was really quite impressed with that. We got some 3D printed sort of more modern benches, which I picked up off eBay. Can't remember the seller at all, but well, I'm sure I will at some point. So they're in. Obviously lots of detailing to do. Both tracks, as you can see, are now all in. They're all connected up, and trains can run in and out of the two new platforms, which are 5 and 6. Got to start ballasting. You can't just see it, but there is tape just here because there's a tiny gap between the old edge of the board and the new bit. So we just put a bit of tape down there to stop the ballast sort of ending up on the floor. Excuse the mess. Don't even look at that, guys. Now, a brand new part of the railway. Now, you've probably already seen it. Here it is. So let me just sort of get into place so I can show you a bit easier. That's the floor creaking, guys, don't in the background. So yeah, here we go. Now, I built this in the last few days, and I've already started the first sort of scenery. Bit of ready rock here, which is incorporated with the plaster cloth. I got to do a second layer on here, because one layer, guys, is not enough. So here is a lower part of the layout, only a small area. So before I show you what's going in this area, any ideas what might be ending up here? someone mentioned something about the subways on the platform, which you can see are just there. And they said, oh, where are those subways going to? Because there's no obvious route. Well, I'll show you now. So if we get this building and do this, I think you can see what's going on here. This will be a low-level entrance to the main station, Jubilee Road. Now this is a low-relief Bachmann Art Deco building, but if we come up here, does it look similar to you? Yes. It's basically this part of the station, which is supposed to be the back of the station, but if we come down to this level, I've decided to use it as the front of the station, and I think that will look really nice. And I was after a low relief because of the sort of space constraints I have down here. I have ordered the paving slabs, which I'm going for Metcalf self-adhesive ones. Will take a bit longer, but it's going to look nice in front of the station. Probably put like a bike shelters here. There'll be no car parking or road here. This will just be the front sort of area. Lighting's going to be going in, and maybe some kind of monument just in here. You do get that outside railway stations sometimes. Stuff like that. We're going to put lighting behind the building to make it look nice as well. Street lights, people, and sort of traffic cones down the front of here. So the metal ones or concrete ones you get outside of railway stations these days. So that's going to be a really nice area, and I will be doing a complete how-to scenery video on this whole area, because I got to cover this gap here, which you can see there, which will be using brick card sheeting weathered up to look quite nice. So that's the brand new area. If we just pan out, that's going to look really nice. Just adds a bit more depth to the layout. But let me know what you think of using that station. I've only just bought it. And let me know if this actually looks okay, considering this is the back of the station, not the front technically. But to me, that'll look good. So let's carry on then. Not a lot's going on this part of the layout since the last update. Still got the lighting problem. I believe it's the transformer is on its way out, or we've got too many lights attached to it. Got to work that one out pretty soon. Nothing's going on here. You know, as I scratch build the wall and everything, I haven't done much. This is happening very soon, guys. You can see where the sort of 2-lane TMD is going to be, just where that fueling tank is. And I might, instead of this bank here, put the Metcalf retaining wall, sort of starting there and working its way down there with the bank on top. Let me know that idea as well. A lot of people ask about this because it never seems to move. Well, in the last video you know it did. This is a Hornby Class 59. Now, as you know, guys, Hornby have just released loads of 66s, and a lot of people absolutely hate them. I don't understand why you're so negative about these models. I own two. I own a 66 and this 59, and they've never put a foot wrong ever since I had them. They're fantastic runners, guys, these Hornby 66s. Yes, they're not well detailed, no, but this one, the livery's fab. It pulls a good rake and it runs so quietly and smoothly. And I've got a Bachmann 66. This runs better. That's just telling right there, isn't it? Just want to say, people who hate these new 66s, not this particular one, but you know, the ones that have just been released, you are completely missing the point with what Hornby is trying to do. Guys, not everyone can go out and go to Hatton's and spend 150 quid on a Class 66. It can't be done, and the Bachmann ones are what, about 130 brand new, maybe more? People can't do that. The new Hornby 66s are as cheap as £68 brand new. That is an absolute fantastic idea, Hornby. I'm completely with you. It's to get more people in the hobby, guys. If we don't, the hobby's gonna die. So please stop complaining about these cheaper models being released. We need them, and even me as a modeler, and I can, you know, afford the more expensive models, I still buy these. It's a fantastic bit of kit. It's not, you know, no lights or whatever. But come on guys, 68 quid for a brand new loco, that is completely unheard of these days. And Hornby, I'm with you 110%, fantastic idea. So, that's my little rant over there. So let's we come around this part of the layout. Yeah, there is a absolutely massive change just over here. Now the tunnel's been there for a heck of a long time guys, and if you're on the Facebook page you would know something's been going on, but I didn't tell you what. You might want to sit down for this one. Oh, where's the tunnel gone? The tunnel's gone guys. Well, not all of it. So let's take a bit of a closer look here. So yeah, something quite major has happened. So, as you can see, the tunnel is here. Now this part is staying because the mine is still going on at the top of this section. Now what I've done is taken the middle section out of the tunnel. So we are going to have a tunnel porthole here and a nice embankment coming down to the flat level. And now we got loads of space here. And now this part of the tunnel will be staying as well, with the castle in the background. So we now have two tunnels with this lovely scenic, nearly fell over then, did you see that guys? Oh, that would have been a fail right there. Just here would be nice loads, trees, scenery, and whatever I can put in. I just thought it opens up this area layout so much better than previous. So we got the preserved or heritage line station here. There will be a footbridge from here onto here so the people can have access to this. Will be a picnic area, public footpath which will run down here. It will then go up a kit bashed, as I like to call it, or we all call that, don't we? Steps up here so they can get up into this area and then eventually up into the castle, like a hiking trail I suppose you could say. So let me know guys, it's a heck of a change, and I've already started building the tunnel entrance here, which is scratch built by myself. Is it going to be the best? Nah, of course it isn't guys, it's me, what do you expect? But these are made out of, these are just simple Volmir card sheets. If you weather them up, as you can see, they do look fairly realistic. Now this one is not double-sided, as you can see I've cut it. You can see it back there, there's the name if you want to know how you spell it. They do loads of different like bricks and stone and goodness knows what. This one here is double-sided. As you can see there, it's the same both sides like that. If we just pop it back there. Now the reason why I've done that, because this is on a curve, you can't really buy a tunnel porthole that will fit this area perfect. It doesn't really happen. So what I'm going to do then, we got this sort of strip which will fit sort of, if I can show you, fit on the top, well, a bit lower down so it covers the wood and goes straight across, and we're going to weather it and detail it a little bit with bushes growing up it, and I think that will look quite nice. And as I said, the steps will be here, so we'll have some kind of rocky embankment just underneath the steps so that people can go on their hiking trail. So yeah, the ready rocks, I absolutely love these. As you know, these will be going like that all the way across. This one doesn't want to stand up. Come on now, you're being filmed, stay up. Right, see, like that. There won't be a gap, there'll be from that end all the way down. Obviously they'll be more weathered and detailed and everything, and up here we are going to have a sheet of wood all the way across here, which I'm going to either fit a back scene or paint it blue with some clouds to make it look a little bit more interesting. So yeah guys, this area is quite different. As you can see, no clearance problems. It's not exactly a sharp curve there, but I rather scratch build my own tunnel portal, and I bought one to go in there which will be arriving fairly soon. This will still be the mine area just here, a more sort of abandoned look to it. Well, that's what I was going to do in the first place, so that will look quite nice. I've plaster clothed here in the last couple of days as well. This has got to have a second layer put on. As you can see there, the tunnel mouth is now incorporated into the layout a bit more. The main road, finally the road markings have turned up. They're self-adhesive ones, and I might put those in a video at some point. And then we got the rest of the layout just here. So guys, thank you very much for watching this layout update. Now, you know, I did a 4-day trip recently on, when was it? About 2 weeks ago, I think. The first 2 videos are now online, so if you haven't seen them, go and check that out. They are the Severn Valley Railway and a day at Crewe. There is still one more video from my trip to come, which is, a day at Tamworth. Very windy conditions through the whole trip, but well worth a watch because I did see some quite interesting stuff. And so, before I go, remember the YouTube meetup, which is at the Severn Valley Railway on the 10th of August, meeting at 10:30 at Kidderminster Station itself. So that will be well worth coming to. And just a quick heads up for future announcements, I will be at Whalley this year. I'll be there for both days. I know that's a long way off, but I will be there. So guys, that's the end of the video. Let me know of the work that you've seen on the layout, and especially this area. It's not necessarily more work for myself because I had to do the scenery on top of it anyway, so it's pretty much the same work that I've been doing. Thank you very much for watching today, guys. I'll be back here at Jubilee Road or on location very soon. Bye everyone.